Welcome back to another video. I'm actually indoors today, as you can tell. I'm in the kitchen. No camping this weekend, no walks or anything. So I thought I'd just do a quick rundown of the kit that I will be using going into winter, before winter really sets in. So not really in the autumn, but when it starts getting a bit cold, around to about 0 degrees. Some of the kit will stay the same through winter, and some of the kit is what I use all year round anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with what I use, so the rucksack, then I'll show you what I use as I pack it away into the rucksack, and then you'll see how I pack as well as what I use. So first of all is the Gogh Ozone 40 lightweight rucksack, 40 litre. I did a little review on this, first impressions, so there's I'll put a link in the description to that. So this is the rucksack I use. It weighs in at just over a kilogram, 1.1 kilogram. It's a framed pack with the mesh and the air mesh. So 40 litres, some little pocket pouches on the hip belt, side pouches, front pouch, and also pouches in the hood. So what I'll do is I'll leave this on the floor, but I'll pack this as we're going through all the gear. Bottom of the sleeping bag, bottom of the rucksack goes the sleeping bag. This is the Rab Summit 600 XL. This weighs 1.1 kilograms as well. So this is comfort ratings down to -6. The limit's something like -23. So I'll use that all through winter. I won't use that any other time of year really, it's too much. So that usually, I need to get a compression sack for it because it won't squash down enough. So what we'll do is we'll put that in the bottom of the rucksack, or down the side of the rucksack, tucked away to the side. Second is the X-Bed Sinmat 7. This is the long wide one. This has got something like a comfort rating down to -12 or something, I think, or -9. But that's quite big and bulky. So I've actually just ordered a new Thermarest. It's a Neo Air X Lite, I think, or something. It weighs 400 grams. Got an R value of 4.2, so that's rated down to -12, which is about half the size of this, about the size of an Nalgene. So I will lose a bit more pack size. That should be here next week, but this is what I will be using for now, or I have been using. So that will go down the side of the sleeping bag. Their comfort, this is the Gogh Deep Sleep Thermo Pillow. I haven't actually weighed this, I've got the scales here. So we'll just whack that on. ,140 grams, so that'll just wedge in between, start filling some of the gaps up. There goes the poles. So in there we'll also have some thermal base layer just trousers. I don't need to top, so the trousers will go in there for when I get to camp, so I don't need them straight away. The next thing I would put in would be the tent. So this is the Terra Nova Competition Laser 2. So there's no poles in there. That's what fell on the floor. So the poles will go in the side. So the tent packs down to nothing really. That's the tent. So that'll just slide in on top of the sleeping pad, so it's all down one side there. And then the poles, I usually just slide in the side into one of the side pouches, just so they're out of the way. So then I've got a down jacket. Well, it's not down, it's a synthetic. It's the Rab synthetic fill down. It weighs 428 grams, but again that will pack right down, so we'll cram that in. Ram that in the front. So then in this front pocket I'll keep my waterproofs. So waterproof trousers, these are the Berghaus, and these weigh 427 grams, so these are really pretty decent. Fold them flat, just slide them in, front pouch. This is the Rab, oh coats for that, hang on. This is the Rab downpour, is it downpour? Yeah, downpour waterproof jacket, another 428 grams. Again, just fold it rather than roll it, and then that'll slide in over the top as well. So that's pretty much the bulk of it all in really. Woolly hat for later on at night. Wedge that in between the bags. Montaigne Prism mitts. These are new, I've not tried these yet, but I spoke to a few guys online and everyone recommended these. These weigh something like 59 grams and they pack down to nothing. So they'll just get wedged in as well. But actually I put them in the top because I might want them when I'm walking, so I'll put them in the lid. First aid kit, again that weighs 116 grams, so nothing. In there I've got toilet tissue as well, and there's scissors, tweezers, creams, gels, plasters, bandages. Just a basic kit that's going to get me out of a bit of a pickle if I need it, if I get into it. So that's pretty much everything in the main compartment of the bag. I'll put that back in there. Cinch that down. And when that new thermarest mat comes, that'll reduce the pack size because that's just taking up that the X-Bed mat takes up so much space. And then this is just a little strap that goes over the top, keeps that all locked in. Oh no, I haven't put my cup in there yet. Hang on. So in the cup, I've got a titanium cup. Most people have seen these, titanium cup. This is the Pocket Rocket Deluxe stove. And then in the bottom, I've also got the Msr Summit pop-up cup, which fits perfectly in the bottom of there. And then the stove upside down, and the lid on the top. So that'll wedge in the top as well. Try not to knock anything else off. So that's everything in the bag. Inside the main compartment, cinch that down to there. It says and then in the lid, so we'll pull this over. In the lid goes all the extra little bits and bobs, which is, so we'll go with food. So if it's just for an overnighter, just have one evening meal. That's chicken tikka with rice. That goes in there. For morning, can't beat these. Coffee bag, coffee pot. So you brew your own fresh coffee in there, reusable. So once you've used it, wash it out, add your own grinds into it, fill it up, and just pour it out. Great coffee and really cheap. That goes in there. This is a breakfast, a blueberry burst breakfast from Tent Meals. So these are really good. You just add hot water to these. It's just oats and coconut, raisins, berries, and all sorts in there. So we stuff that at the top. We have head torch, standard. That go in the top. Sawyer Mini, the squeeze for filtering water as we go along. Map and compass, obviously depending on what area I'm going to. So this is for the Yorkshire Dales, but just an example. So I have a map and compass. Compass will probably live in this one of these little pockets on the belt, so I know where it is, easy to get to. And then the map I'll probably just put in the front, just so I haven't got to open the whole bag up. I know where it is, it's in there. And then titanium spoon for my food will also go in the top. Prism mitts, they'll go in the top as well. And then I'll take a litre of water with me. With it being for winter time or autumn, the chances are it's going to be raining, wet, there'll be a stream, so we can always fill up with water, which this should go in this side pocket, so I can access that on the trail as well. And that is pretty much my autumn going into winter camp kit. So the only thing I might add is if it was going to be really, really windy, I might take a set of 4 of these Msr Blizzard Steaks, which weigh about 120 grams for all 4, and or add some of these Delta pegs. So these are really good in the wind, they go in on an angle and your guy line goes across, so they'll stick, they're pretty good in the wind, really good in the wind, as long as you can get them in the ground. So I've got a set of 4 of them which weigh about 180 grams, 160 grams. I've got the Msr Blizzard Steaks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if I can get this on the scales to weigh it, to give you in grams, ounces. So we're going grams, see if I can weigh it. No, too much. I'll have to weigh it on the big scales. So that's it, 40 litre bag. There's nothing there to do an overnight camp, 24 hours roughly. If I was going to do multi-day camps, all I'd change out or add is some more food, more breakfast and more food for evening meals, and probably some snacks for in the day, some jerky or some peanuts, M&M peanuts or something like that. Add them in. But that's it. I'll go and weigh this, and then I'll come back and let you know what it weighs. Right, so I just weighed that on the scales in the bathroom, and it's coming in at 8.4 kilograms, which isn't bad at all, really, with the water. That's including water, food. The only thing it doesn't include, I haven't got a gas canister in there at the minute, because I forgot to get them out of the garage, but a gas canister doesn't weigh a lot. So once I get the new thermarest mat in there, that should save me around about 600 grams. A lot of people don't weigh their bags with water and food because that's a consumable, so you'll actually get rid of that during your camp, so you're not always carrying it. So yeah, if I can get around 8 kilograms for a winter camp, I'll be happy with that. The only thing that I'll add to this going into deep winter would probably be my crampons and an ice axe, just for safety. If we get up on some snowy peaks, they'll just fit on the outside of the bag, and the axe will be in my hand. And probably a base layer top as well. I'll put that in for during the winter, but I'm a hot sleeper, so that sleeping bag and the thermarest mat, I should be toasted warm. If not, I've always got my thermal base layers in there. So that's it. That's what's in my bag for winter, leading up to winter camps. Just over 8 kilograms. Thanks for watching. if you're liking the videos, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want. I've not got a camp for 2 weeks now, but when I do go out, I'm going to be doing an overnight camp in the Peak District, and then driving from the Peak District up to the Lake District for another overnight camp with another YouTuber. So I might do it as one video, or I might break it down into two-part series, Peak District, Lake District. That's in 2 weeks, so hopefully we're not in lockdown again, and I'm not too worried about the weather. Weather is what it is, so quite like camping in the when it starts getting a bit challenging. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care, see you soon.